Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect. This is Brother Desire One coming with another Gmsatl in transit. I just want to speak on a couple of things, that was on my mind at the moment. Brothers, have been enduring in this truth. Well, first of all, you got the apostles and the elders. They've been enduring in this truth some 30 to 20 plus years. And you have us younger men that has been in the faith, 10, 9, 8 years, 7 years. And even, newer brothers coming in, we've been enduring in this faith for a while, and we've been awakened to the truth, the way this world works, and how the scriptures have explained things and described things, and we understand that the so-called white man Esau, are the one in power, especially here in the government in America. He's the wicked according to the scriptures, And then when you go into the book of Proverbs, the 29th chapter, it says, when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Okay? So we have a lot of mourning going on in this world, man. And it's all because of the wicked. It's all because of Esau. But guess what? It's all going to come to an end soon. Alright? This world is getting ready to soon be done away with. Okay? You got Trump in office right now. Okay? DJ Trump, as the apostles dub him. Okay? He's in office right now, and it's putting a whole new spin, a whole new remix on how America has been running since its inception, especially since World War II. World War II, okay? America has built up an assembly of allies of different nations and countries, after World War II, like Germany and Eastern Europe, Western Europe with the UK. But now that's falling apart, okay? That relationship that America has built up is falling apart, okay? You have one second. Just trying to get over. But you have the UK, basically, saying that they're going to back Europe. You got France, they want to continue to do deals with they want to do deals with Iran and deal with Russia. So everything that America has built is falling apart, but that's because of Trump. Trump has built this America First policy, and it's putting a strain on the relationships that America has built over the last couple of decades. Now you can find that scripture, or in the scriptures you can find that prophecy, that prophecy spoken about in the book of Obadiah, where it says all they of that confederacy and they eat that bread have laid a wound under thee. Because now you got these European countries and these allies moving away from the dollar, starting to do deals with Russia, trade deals with China. Okay? So we're also starting to see these other countries hate America, hate the whore. Because Trump is running America like it's just his soul. Trump is running America like it's his sole business. You understand what I'm saying? It's his sole business that he's in charge of. Okay? Which him being the president, because presidents are usually in charge of corporations. He is in charge, but he's doing the bidding of the elite. Okay? There's a part of the elite's plan to use Trump to basically bring about the America that we know and the world that we know and bring it to an end and start over. But what they don't understand is they're playing into the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai through his word, through prophecy. Okay, Trump is single-handedly bringing America to an end, which in turn is bringing this world to an end. You got all kinds of different signs, you know, earthquakes, volcanoes, blood moons, solar eclipses. Okay, you got riots and protests erupting in the earth damn near every week. Okay, or every other day is another country rioting and protesting its country's laws and government's laws. So, you know, and these are all prophecy. Okay, you know, like of course I'm driving, so I can't really read scriptures, but I can speak through the spirit that America's going to come to an end soon. Now, it was just yesterday, and I put up on my channel, you know, breaking news. You know, the U.S. wants to leave the UN Humanitarian Council. Okay, all right. If they haven't, I haven't checked the news yet today. I haven't had a chance. I've been working, but they have been slated to leave the UN Security Council. Okay, so like the United Nations Humanitarian Council. Okay, and that's because of the fact that these so-called immigrants coming in from Mexico, Central and South America, which are Israelites, by the way, the northern kingdom of Israel, they've been coming up through the border in Mexico trying to get into the country. So Trump has it to where the military and the different border patrol agents are locking these undocumented children, or these unaccompanied children, these different adults that have children and families that are accounted for, or other adults that aren't accounted for. They're literally locking them in cages. Okay, now this is not being done to no other refugees, no other immigrants. You don't see this being done to too many Syrian refugees. Okay, over there in Europe, flooding in from the Middle East. In Europe, you don't really see that. You don't hear about it. But when it comes to the Hispanic tribes coming up here to America, Trump has it to where these different Hispanics, so-called Hispanics, are being locked in the cages, man. Okay? So America is slowly but surely turning into a police state. It's slowly but surely turning on its own allies. It's becoming a renegade country. So what these different other sovereign nations that's been allied with America, they're turning their backs. Okay, you got Russia speaking out against what the U.S. has been doing for, you know, a number of years now. So all the world is waking up to America, man, which is Babylon the Great. The whole world is waking up to Babylon the Great and the fact that the white man is the wicked. And I'll say this, if you so-called Hispanics, especially you Mexicans, okay, of the tribe of Issachar, you know, you different Central American Hispanics, which are the tribe of Zebulon, all right, and you other Hispanic tribes, Ephraim, if you can't see that the white man is devil, then it's definitely something wrong with you, and you deserve the punishment that Yahweh Bashman Shai is giving you. And guess what? You two-thirds of you do deserve it. That's why he's using the so-called white man to do this. That's why he's using Trump in America to put you in them cages, man. Okay? But at the same time that they're doing that, it's spelling America's end. Okay? Now, the prophecy states when you go into in the Apocrypha in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, okay, it speaks about how when thou shalt see earthquakes and riots of the people in the world, or uproars of the people in the world, and that you see part of the different signs pass, we know that it is the very same time when Yahweh Bashman Shai is going to visit the earth. Okay? And he is visiting the earth. Alright? He's visiting the earth through these different storms. He's visiting the earth mainly through these different storms. But also the fact that you have the prophets out here on the streets teaching. And Great Millstone are the prophets, okay? The minute Great Millstone started with the apostles and elders and the up-and-coming men and teachers and prophets and leaders under them, and the different brothers and the different camps. We are the prophets, okay, and of the hopeful elect. All right, but as it stands, we are the ones speaking to you the words of prophecy, and we're telling you that America's coming to an end, and you can see it before your eyes. Okay, America's coming to an end, man. All right, this world, this society that Esau has been ruling in wickedness is coming to an end. All right, which goes all the way back to, I'll say, as far as Babylon is concerned, as far as America is concerned. All right, it goes all the way back to 1492 with Christopher Columbus coming over here to steal the land from the Native American Indians, and which are the tribe of Gad and the different Caribbean tribes, which are of Ephraim and Simeon. Okay, and then the other countries, you know, Spain, Britain, France, you know, bringing over the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, over here on the cargo slave ships, putting the, you know, we're all Israelites, so the fact that they put us on cargo slave ships, that was prophesied in the book of Deuteronomy, which will prove that we're the Israelites. So the fact that America has had the Israelites in slavery and is continuing to persecute not just the so-called Negroes, but the other Hispanic tribes as well, the Northern Kingdom, okay, that spells America's end. Now when you go into the, Jeremiah, I believe the 50th chapter, it speaks about how the Southern and Northern Kingdom, it says Judah and Israel were oppressed together. And no other time in history, after the split and breaking up of the Southern and Northern Kingdom, have all 12 tribes been oppressed together, except for this time that we spent here in America. Okay? And in that chapter, when you go into Jeremiah 50, it speaks about Babylon. So that would make Babylon equate to America in these modern day times, because that's where the tribes were oppressed at. And we have never been more oppressed than over here in America, or the U.S., aka Babylon the Great, aka Sodom, aka Egypt. Okay, all biblical buzzwords. All right, in no other time in history have we been oppressed like this. Okay, now when you go into Lamentations 4:21, it speaks about how the Lord is going to no longer carry away the Israelites into captivity. Okay? Alright? So the Israelites are to no longer be carried away into captivity by other heathen nations. So this American captivity would be our last captivity, our last time in slavery. And then it goes on to say, I believe in the 22nd verse, it goes on to say that he will discover thy sins, O Edom. Okay? O daughter of Edom. Alright? And that all the curses and the cup shall come upon thee. So the fact that the Israelites are in slavery, the fact that there's different signs in the heavens and in the earth, the earthquakes, the upwards of the people, the storms, okay, the fact that America is making enemies of his allies, all right, starting back wars and old beefs with Russia, okay, that just proves that we're coming to the end of this place, man. All right, we are coming to the end of America.